Now first part of this page of edit post.php is completed. We successfully extracted our post. Now it's time we should write the PHP to update this post. So first of all, changing the button name. So back to my editor, you can see we got right at the end this button of add new post, changing it to be update post, moving up right in the form of this one. The action attribute still is add new post, so changing it to be edit post.php. Then moving up, and here you can see we got the PHP which is going to enable the button of submit to add new post. Now it's time we should change it according to our update query. So we got these validation, and before these validation you can see we are getting the title category variable, post variable from the super global of title, category and post fields, and the rest of the things which we added in our add new post lecture. Now in the else structure you can see we got this query. So this time the query will be completely changed. So I'm gonna delete this query from here, and we are going to add one new query which is going to enable us to update our post. Now we are going to write the update query. So first of all, adding the update keyword right here, then we have to mention the table which we want to be updated, and that is admin underscore panel. And after mentioning the name, now you have to set your column of date time or every single column according to new values. So first we are going to set this date and time according to the current date of this variable. So I'm gonna add one keyword of set here, and first of all we are going to grab this date and time because this ID will be auto incremented and we don't have to update this ID because it will be wrong to update primary key. So back to my editor. Now we need to grab our date time column. Then we have to set this date time column with the new value of date and time according to that day which the admin is going to update post. So we need to add the date time to be the new one. Then in the database you can see we got the column of title, so we have to do the same kind of thing like the date one, so separating it with comma. Then we are going to set our title, and we don't have to write the set again. So the title will be the new variable of title, this one to be right here, then comma. Then we have to set this category as well, so adding the category in the lower form which we got in our table and set it with this variable of category. Then adding comma, then we need to set this author, so adding the author column and equal it with this admin, this one Jazib Akram, then comma again, then we got the image and at last post. Now adding it for image to be the image variable, and then we are going to change the post to be the new post in case if the user change it. Now our query is completed. Now still this query is going to update all the records of our table. So we need to add where clause in which we can mention only update the ID of 9. Now same thing here, we need to get this ID. So right after this global connecting DB, I'm gonna add the search query parameter by using super global of get. So I'm gonna add one variable of edit from URL, and we are going to get this ID same by using the super global of get. So super global of get, then we are going to grab this ID of edit. So we grab this ID. Now it's time we can use this edit from URL variable right here. So right after this post, we can add the where clause right here, where the ID is equal to this edit from URL, putting in single quote as well. Then simply we are going to execute our query and move our uploaded file, and if the query executed successfully, then we are going to redirect our user to the page of dashboard.php. And in case if the query went wrong, then we are going to redirect our user to the same page of dashboard.php. We're going to say that post updated successfully, and we can say something went wrong, try again. Saving this one, I think it would be work. Now if I try to update this post now, so changing the title to be 33, the giant is back, changing the category to be trending, changing the image to be this one, and also adding 1111 at the beginning of post. Clicking on this update post, you can see we got message of success, post updated successfully, but still on this post we are not updating our content. The content is quite the same what we got back. So there is one bug, and I added that bug to show you the actual thing which trick a lot of beginners, and that is we also have to take care of our form, because our query is perfect. We are updating our table of admin underscore panel and setting the date time to the new date time, title to be new one, post to be new one, image to be new one, admin category to be new one. We also added the condition where the ID is the edit from the URL, but still our query is giving us the right message of post updated successfully, but we are not updating it in our database. So we need to tackle that error. So right in the form action attribute, we put this attribute of edit post.php, and there is nothing after that. But in the submit condition, we said that where the ID is the ID from the URL. So when we are going to click on this button of submit, then this one is going to check the ID. So in case if we add just the edit post.php in the form action attribute, then we are not going to update our post. So we need to also add the search query parameter right here, and our search query parameter will be the edit one. So right after this search query parameter, we need to equal this with one PHP scope, and we can echo the get from here right here. So you can see we already got this variable of search query parameter, which is also gonna get this edit search query parameter from the URL tab by using the super global of get. So just we have to echo this search query parameter right here. Looks good to me. Now saving this one, if I refresh this page and try to click on this edit one, changing the title to be 33, category to be trending, image to be this PHP best course, and the starting here to be 555, update post. You can see post updated successfully, the image has been changed, the category is also changed, the title is also changed. So if I can show you the live preview of this update, you can click on this live preview. Here we are on the page. You can also see the post also got the change content as well. So now let me summarize what we did here. First of all, we added one PHP scope in which we are just extracting the content where the ID is equal to this search query parameter. So we are getting the search query parameter of edit in this variable, and we extracted only that post where we got this edit. Then we used while loop to echo things in the fields, in the value tab of this input field. In the existing category, we added this text. Then we extracted our this image as well, and this one is the old code to extract all the category from the table of category, and then we extracted our post as well. After doing that, we move upward and we change this query from the insert to update. We set that update my table of admin underscore panel and set that date time to this new date and time, and title to be new one, and all of these to be new one, where the id is equal to the search query parameter, which is you are going to get from the super global of get on edit. So we set that update only that record where you find that id, then process this query, and after processing, if it work fine, then just give us message of post updated successfully, or else something went wrong, try again. Then you can see we got one anomaly, and that was we didn't add the search query parameter in the form action attribute as well. So we need to add also this search query parameter so that we can only apply all of this processing or this form only that id where we find the id in the PHP. So we set that edit post.php search query parameter to be edit, and then we echo that search query parameter where we got the search key parameter of edit. Then we just run our script and see the output as well. So in case if you want to see more, let's change this PHP one as well. So clicking on this edit button, change this PHP to be updated, changing the image to be this one, update post. You can see PHP updated and the image is also changed as well. So I think that you understand it completely. There is nothing to worry about. So in the next lecture we are going to learn how you can activate this button of delete.